All right, welcome back. So in today's episode, we're going to talk about cannabis terminology. And one term I want to specifically talk about is the term loud.
That loud.
Loud. Man, that's loud. I got that loud pack, man. Smoking that loud, baby. And to me, the term loud, when I first heard it, I just assumed, like, because loud got a few different meanings within cannabis. But for me, I just always assumed when somebody said I had that loud, is that it was just some funky, smelly, like loud weed. Like you can just smell it far away. So for the sake of this conversation, that's what we mean when we talk about loud in this conversation. Is what's the loudest weed, cannabis, whatever you want to call it, that you've grown? And more specifically, what happened within that batch of cannabis that made you know? Like what was that trigger point that you was like, man, this really is loud? Like, was it like what made you say, man, this is some loud weed? So who want to go first? Who's up first?
I got you, B.
All right, cool.
Over there.
He meditating over there.
I was saying if I can.
I grow so much loud, I don't know which one to choose.
All of them are loud.
Nah, but I think the loudest weed I ever grown for sure, maybe that Mimosa, bro.
Yeah, that Mimosa.
Yeah. Now that Mimosa, when you open the bag, like even before you open the bag, you can smell this weed, man. And when you open it, and the other person smell the bag,
it's a wrap.
It's like I done had that matched up with some other stuff that was loud too, but that matched up against that. It was just so pungent, but it was a real like Mimosa orange kind of tangy or whatever.
Thick, rich.
Yeah,
it's like that thick, rich. Like if you were eating something, it would be like you could taste it. Like when you smoke it, it's like it fills the mouth.
The way the smell comes straight through the smoke.
Hey, that's
even
real.
when it's growing, like when I had that growing, man, that's all you smelled.
Off the whole,
that's all you smelled was that plant. And that mug was nice though. I forgot.
Frosty. The breeder was because that was a cut that you had got gifted from Jay, right?
Yeah, George.
There's no.
Jay, I forgot one of them.
But it was a collaboration between both of them. I think both of them had access to it. We don't know really how they got it, but somehow we got it from them. When you got it from them, and you ended up giving me a cut of it, and I ran it, so I can actually double down on that Mimosa, man. The way that it smelled. It was one of them ones where it was no problem moving it.
Right.
People loved it. That like that sativa. It was probably one of the best like enjoyable sativas for me to this day. Like because it's like one of them happy-go-lucky. It makes everything peaceful and happy and calm, and no matter what you're going through, but you still can work. Like it's like energized. It's not like a put you downer. You know what I'm saying? Right. Even if you let it go a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying? You will get a little bit more of a little put down effect if you let it go a little bit longer. But if you chop it right, you're gonna be feeling real good on a sativa level. So Mimosa is yours.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So what's your Elitist strongest?
That melts, man.
The melts? Oh yeah. That melts back was the loudest.
Yeah, that melts, man. Melts. That red bird kind of loud, but I think that melts trump. If you grow the melts the right way, I think that melts trump everything else, man. As far as being loud, I mean the cosmic couch.
I'm gonna say I have to disagree with you a little bit,
man.
But.
Try my melts, y'all. Don't smoke my melts will kill it.
You're right. Hey, cause you get them frosty, bro. You definitely pull them trichomes out. You never told me the secret. What's the secret?
That's the sauce, bro. You just can't give away the sauce. I never give away free games.
That's why I be the plug, man.
Yeah, he is the plug, man. He ain't giving up no secrets.
No secrets,
man.
Keep the sauce.
But no, I think the melts, man. For me, I'm gonna say the melts.
All right, cool. So, are you next? You're still thinking?
No, I mean,
meditating on it.
I go next.
All right, cool. So first is what's the funkiest, loudest strain that you grew in general?
Probably the modified bananas.
Modified bananas
was it was pretty fucking raunchy.
Yeah. like what it smell like?
I wouldn't say banana as much. Maybe some essence of banana of some sort, but like
like a spoiled rotten banana.
like nasty because it's crossed with GMO.
Ooh, that's an oniony banana.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Like a garlicky, oniony, nasty. Yeah, that would be just disgusting.
This was a while ago.
Damn, but probably stinks so good.
Yeah, it was nice.
Sure.
I remember I had.
Yeah, because I smoked that modified bananas, bro. Yeah, you right. Yeah. And that was a good filler too, though.
And that was
like
from Skunk House.
Skunk House.
Yeah.
So the name was worthy. The breeder's worthy. Yeah. So what was the?
I'm trying to think. Man, I had a few of them, man. Some of them I let go on accident. You know how you be cloning shit, and then you think you got it until you don't got it.
Then you be like, man,
I ain't got that.
Hey, that almost happened to me, bro. Last week, I took them clones, and it was a dinosaur butters, bro.
Really?
And I almost fumbled the bag, but I got the clones.
Ooh. We gotta have that backup. You gotta have that backup. But what made you realize? And I don't think I asked you that either about the mimosa. But what made you realize that modified bananas was what happened and you'd be like, man, this just funkier than the rest? Was it something that you just discovered from cultivating, or did you just keep getting somebody just kept saying something about it, or people, or like the wife complained about how funky it was or something like that?
Nah, I want to concur on that motherfucking mimosa too.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that motherfucker sick, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I just ain't an orange person, but the plant, the quality, that motherfucker dope.
Yeah.
But like, you know how you walk in a room and initially, like, depending on if they all on the same level, it's just gonna be a concoction of weed.
Right, you just boom, you gonna smell everything.
It's just funky.
It smells like weed.
But you got that one that I stand out over, and then you gotta smell them out. You
like, hold up, which one is that?
And you get close, and it's just like permeating. It's just like a wave slapping your face.
You like, it's you. It's you. Yes, sir.
Usually that be the thing, and it definitely dominated like the overall smell.
Got you.
Get going to the room. Yeah.
So that was your telltale sign that it was the funky.
Yeah, true.
My man. All right. Now, Elitist. What's your funkiest Elitist strain that you've grown?
Okay, so I know y'all haven't grown the Lakeside yet.
Yeah.
The Lakeside does not smell like a whole lot until like close to the end, but when it dries, that's when it gets the funkiest, which is weird.
That monkey is funky.
The Cosmic Couch on plant, like the permeating smell, that gives you that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. The milks.
Yeah, the melts.
The melts definitely.
Yeah.
And I would say that the smell on it, like it has that runchy smell.
Oh, the melts?
It do. But see, a lot of people ain't smelled the cake batter.
That's true.
You know, we might be running a legend because some stuff is happening,
that's
and
true.
It might not be around ever again. We locked that away.
We did, man. Fortunately,
you know, for the people that haven't smelled it, it got that smell in there too.
Yeah,
it's like a, I don't know, running stuff.
It's there though. It's there.
It's super strong. It's permeating strong. So yeah.
So they all can't be the funkiest.
All can't be.
They all can't be the funkiest. They can't be Milks and Cosmic Couch and Lakeside.
It might be that Lakeside, bro.
Because that motherfucker is funky. That motherfucker is funky, bro.
They all hitting so good.
Yeah, you right.
You ain't gonna mind whichever one cross your palate.
True. I can't argue with that. It's a little biased, but I'm with it.
I'm sorry. I did name like 3. You said 1.
Yeah. G.
Cosmic Couch.
Cosmic Couch. Okay, cool. So we got Modified Bananas by Skunk House.
Yeah.
Then the Cosmic Couch on the Elitist side.
Yeah.
Cool. So for me, I'll say for me, the funkiest I've grown in general was a Borny Farms Pineapple Chunk, right? And so people be thinking like, oh, Pineapple Express. I'm like, no. It's not Pineapple Express. It's Pineapple Chunk. If you ever get a chance, you want to grow just a loud, obnoxious. The weed that's gonna get you in trouble if you're not supposed to be growing weed wherever you at. It's gonna tell on you. From on the plant, you used to get triked up. And this was earlier cultivator, right? And so I didn't even know the game as much as I know it now. But for what it would do, it was just organically super frosty. That's why I gravitated. I ran that plant earlier on, man. I was like, that was one of my best strains. I ran them up for like 2 years straight, just because it was like the best that I had. But with that being said, that was the funkiest. And the reason that I know it's the funkiest is because one time I had some in my pocket. I had like 2 or 3 grams. I was gonna slide over to my cousin for the free ski, just in case the feds watch it. That's for the free ski, was a gift to my cousin. So anyway, so I was gonna slide over to him and drop something off to him. And I walked into the gas station, I had him in my pocket. And 3 people, and it was a decent sized gas station, and 3 people, like One of them looked at me as soon as I walked in and was like, damn. So I was just like, I just shrugged my shoulders and just kept it moving. I really didn't know what he was talking about because, when you're around weed, you don't know it stink. Like, you don't know it's that funky because your nose it's like your nose just get used to it, right? With any smell, I think you smell something long enough, your nose just gonna get used to the smell. So you go in, but these people so it was another dude in line, he turned around and looked at me, he was like, that's you, bro? And I was all like, is that me what? Smelling all funky over here like marijuana? Yeah, that's me. So it was like at least 2 to 3. I can't even remember the third reaction, but the final reaction was my cousin. He's a barber, so he had it. Actually, he put it in his barber chair drawer, and he said it smelled up the whole barber shop, and it was only like 2 grams of it. And when he texted me and told me, they was like, that little stinky motherfucker got the whole barbershop over his stinking. And I was like, man. So that was really the for me, that would let me know that was the funkiest weed that I've grown. Now I've grown funky weed since then too. Now on the Elitist side, I would say it's a tie between the Jive and the Cosmic Couch. And the reason I say the Jive is because it puts me in a sense of that Mimosa, how pungent it is, and like how it can take over the tent based on the smell. And it's very orangey. Like if you like, it's very orangey, man. So it's definitely that. Like it's the Jive for me. But that's more on the orangey side. So it's kind of easy for orange to win though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like so other strains be the kind of disadvantage to the orange smell because the orange turfs can be so dominant. It's easy for them to be like to stand out. But on a sense of like just cannabis smell, dank smell, Cosmic Couch for sure. It's the reason I like it and it's the funkiest to me because everybody that smells it, they react to it the same exact way. They got to go back in for seconds. One smell is not enough. They gotta go, damn, I'm going back in, guys. And it's a hypnotizing smell. To me, I call it it definitely kind of like when you think of like good smelling weed and like what it'll make you like do, it just, you're gonna smell it and you're gonna like live in that smell for a couple seconds. And then you can be like, man, that shit actually smells really good. But yeah, that was kind of conclude this conversation of Cannabis Conversations with the Elitist brand. Now, as we always do, what's the funkiest strain, the loudest strain that you ever grown? Had, smoked? Like, what made it that funky? Like, how'd you know it was the funkiest? All right, let us know. Signing out. Talk to you later.